Hey, what is up my YouTube nerds? It's your coding bro Mondo Man Codes here. Sorry about the super late video. I got sick, then I had dead week and final study for. Finally got done with those, so the upload schedule should be back on track. Last video I talked about for loops, so this video I will be going over while loops. While loops are similar to for loops, as in it runs a specific line of code when the given loop condition is true. Let's go. Let's test it out real quick. Open up your Visual Studio. For those that are just now watching my videos, go if you have any questions, go back to my very first video on the introduction to C++ programming. So we'll just open up Visual Studio, create a new project. I believe it's console. Yeah, been a while. Sorry guys. Console application 5. Okay with that name. Okay, now we just wait for the necessary files to be, created. I was thinking about doing Java or Python next. The reason is C++ has some, pros and cons, but some forums I went to, a lot of people were requesting, Java, Python styled, tutorials. I could do all three, or just do like one week I do Python, the next week Java, the next week, C++. I'll let you guys decide on that if you guys want me to do something similar. So, as always, using namespace. God dang it. Sorry about that. It's been a while. Using namespace standard. Get rid of this. Yeah, we'll keep this around. So, while loop structure is pretty much so while. I don't know why that happened. So while condition equals true, right? Just like the for loop, but it's just like it's shorter. I'd like to say it's shorter. So while condition is true, the statement that code to run when the condition is true. So for example, let's say we have an int variable, right? Int I equals 0. So let's say like while I is 0, run this code, right? So if I is anything other than 0, it'll just skip this while loop altogether. I can show you a quick example of what I'm trying to explain. So int I equals 0, so while I is less than 5, let's just have it print value of I, right? Oh, there we go. So it'll print out value of I, and then end line, so it should go down to the next line. This, from where it's at currently, it will constantly run and run and run and be an infinite loop. So what we need to do is, like what our for loop had, int I equals 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus, right? We have to increment it so that this while loop is not an infinite loop. So, simple as just putting I plus plus at the very end, at the very beginning, depending on what type of code you want to run, or how many times you want that specific code to run. So, let's control 6, right? Oh. Hmm. Okay, it's loading. Ah, there it is. I forgot Yep, it's hello world up here. Doesn't affect anything, but might makes might confuse some people, so let's just do it again. We run it, so value of I is 0, which, you know, is the starting value, which cout value of I 0, so I plus plus, I gets incremented to 1, so 1 is still less than 5, prints that out. Now I is 2, keeps on doing that until 4 is less than 5, value of I 4, 4, well I is now 5, so 5 is less than 5, it's false, so it goes down to the next line if there is any other code there. So that pretty much wraps up while loops. Just a small intro on what you can do for the while loop in any of your codes or programs you're thinking of, you know, creating. I believe my next video will be regarding arrays. Yeah, storing different, you know, values. So like, let's say int array, and just have multiple, you know, data sets there, or creating an array for a program that you want to create and use just to store your values. That'd probably come out Saturday, Sunday. I'll try to push it Saturday. It's Christmas break currently, so I have a lot of free time. Like I said previously, let me know if you guys want to do Java or Python, or you guys want me to stick with C++ for a bit. I don't mind doing 2, but 3, I might need to do like, you know, 1 this week, 1 the other week, and then 1 that next week, and then just, you know, make it a loop. But that pretty much wraps up for while loops in C++. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me or comment down below. I'm always here to help. And remember, stay nerdy, guys. Alright, bye.